Good morning, countrymen. Day 13 out here at Camp Liberty at the foot of the CCA facility, the Southern Nevada Detention Center. Camp, aka Camp Gitmo for veterans, cowboys, counterfeiters. I don't know. Here's a question though. If you're a counterfeiter, have you really committed a crime? Because that's what the Federal Reserve does on a monthly basis. That's what Congress and the Treasury and the Federal Reserve do on a monthly basis. They create money out of nothing. So, personal question, and you can leave the answer down at the feed. If you were on a jury of a counterfeiter, would you convict them? Because as a juror, you can decide whether the law is lawful. That's why you're there. You think the Founding Fathers and the Magna Carta people and everybody else put 12 members of the jury, or 8 or 9, depending on what kind of jury you're in? Did they put those people together just to figure out if something was legal or illegal? No. The protection for your liberty is in the fact that you are judged by a jury of your peers. Clive Bundy should be judged by people where the alleged crime took place, aka his cowboy ranchers and neighbors, and those guys have all been driven out of business, so that wouldn't happen. Anyway, we're out here at Camp Gitmo for vets over there. Camp Liberty's right here. Come out and see us in Pahrump, Nevada. We have food, showers, shelter. We might be running out of shelter though. You need to bring your own. And I have a free Joe Robertson sign. Joe is not in this facility. He's locked up in Colorado. Truth be known, there are veterans and good people locked up all over this country. Since I wrote an article years ago, since the war on terror started, there's probably now 57 at least that I can document. Soldiers that have been locked up by sick, crazy, lawyers for doing their job. And we just forget about them because there's no press. That's why we have to be the media. Alan West did something for what became known as the Fort Leavenworth 10. Just look it up. Fort Leavenworth 10. But truthfully, there's like Fort Leavenworth, there's like 43 guys out there just for doing their job. And nobody's safe in the service of Uncle Scam. Nobody's safe in this country. But come on out and see us. Come visit some of these guys. We're gonna visit other people too. Every church-going person in this town should be visiting people in prison. Jesus told us to do that in the scriptures. You know, if you needed to be told by somebody, I would consider that source to be worth your time. All right, come out and see us, America. Come on out and live at Camp Liberty for a few days. You won't regret it.
Thanks, Jared. Well, here's Camp Liberty this morning, guys. It's been a busy last few days getting settled in and to new camp. We have got some more mail. Thanks to everyone that's been sending us mail down here. We've got, so you can kind of see the flags over here behind me. And you can see the highway here and across the street. We've got a total of 40 acres on that side of the road and a total of 40 acres on this side of the road at our disposal to use how we like. This here is the lower back entrance of the prison here. So we're just down the street from where we were before. And we're all settled in. We got plenty of camping room down here. Kind of walk you through. This is day 12 here in Pahrump, Nevada yet. This is the back entrance that goes all the way up there to the back of the prison entrance. That address down here is 1676 East Mesquite Avenue, That's Pahrump, Nevada, 89048. So that's how we get the mail down here.
There's another ambulance. Somebody went for a ride last night.
Yeah, we had another ambulance show up down here.
Guy died. When did the last guy die?
That was over a week ago.
Okay, so it's not comforting. The food's not good. The men are not necessarily safe. In the main area of the kidnap center here, people don't live in jail cells. They live in pods, and it's like a big basketball court with bunks or a military barracks, and they just very little other time is spent outside of that pod. So that's not conducive to a great lifestyle. Maybe people roll off their bunks all the time, right? Yeah. People roll off their bunks and get hurt, and well, Dave Bundy had kidney stones here a year ago, and they let him suffer in the fetal position for 2 days until he rode that out. No hospital for you, taxpayer. No bail for you either, cowboy. These people are evil, and they need to be held accountable, and you gotta help us, because this will happen to you if just go read your history. Nobody's safe in a dictatorship. I have gotten more waves today from the employees. No fingers. Coming out and see us.
That's right. I seen a couple of messages on there. It is 1776. Yeah, it's 1776, just like history. And that is Mesquite. We'll get it up here so you can actually see the sign. So that's Mesquite Avenue, 1776, East Mesquite Avenue, and Pahrump, Nevada.
Wait a minute. Are you giving them the address to here or the post office?
To here. We made up the address. We got our new address.
We assigned our address.
Okay.
And they've been delivering mail to us.
Really?
That is the Christ Lawful Assembly at 1776 Mesquite Avenue, care of John Lamb, Ambassador David Zionberger, Red, whoever it be.
That's right.
That's us.
So Joe's Sanitation delivered our new porta potties back over here, our new dumpster. There's our jail cell, our sign out front, and here's the truck with the big sign on it. And kitchen, Neil, I see Neil sneaking around on the backside cooking over there. We had a lot of wind the last couple of days down here.
I did work the front gate this morning. The shift change comes at about 5:30 to 6:30. So posted our flag, appealed to heaven, read them some psalms, put some blessings on them, anointed them with mercy and grace, and sent them in there to use it a little bit today. Some hearts will receive it, some won't. We bless those that we can, and ask the Lord to forgive the children's children of those that won't receive it. But anyway, all the blessings we could send their way today.
Thanks, David. Yes, I seen someone just asked here, let me go back to that message. Will they deliver pizza out here? Yes, they will. We've had a few different people deliver pizza out here to us since we've been here.
Usually more than we can eat, so try not to go overboard too heavily.
People have been really kind to us, so we've had a lot of pizza delivered at different times, and they will deliver pizza. Some people from Texas for sure delivered some pizza out here once or twice, and some other people from other places. So Here's our benches with all the signatures on it. So we've got some benches that are down here that everybody's been signing. And we've got a lot of place for camping down here, so there's plenty of room for anyone who shows up. It's going to get busy the next couple of days again, especially on Saturday. So we encourage everybody to come down here that wants to join us. And we can go all the way down to the other end. And if you see that flag flying just a little bit up in front of me, that is our big lift that we're going to use as soon as the wind slows down a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit there. But that's our lift down here that we're going to use to put the flags up in the air. I think everybody would love pizza or wings, both. And I know there's a Pizza Hut down here. I'm not for sure what all the other pizza places are. I haven't been off of camp too much. I'm usually here all the time. I went in to sign paperwork on the property out here, and the landowner told us we could use this place pretty much indefinitely. That with the prison that went in here, it made his property pretty much worthless. It wasn't supposed to go in, and some of the county commissioners forced their way anyway and put this prison in, changed some laws just so the prison could go in, pocketed some money in their pockets, and went ahead and allowed the prison to go in, then changed the laws back after the prison was built. So a lot of the locals and people around here have spoke out to us and told us all kinds of corruption that's been going on around here, and how they just change laws to suit the themselves and the county officials do, and then they just go back to doing what else is happening. We had Jeanette show up with her horses, and they rode around for Jericho March the other day on the 16th. There was some conflict with the local rodeos and some fairs and things like this, so all the horses were not able to get together to make it out here on the 16th, but they're going to be here on the 20th. Jeanette's not here today. She came out here for the 16th to ride the horses, but she's not out here today. But Carol Bundy and Jeanette Finnecum both have been out here. There's Neil Wampler's old car. Looks like he's fixing to take a ride somewhere. So we encourage anybody who can get down here to come down here and join us. Come prepared to camp out. Bring your camper, your tent, your sleeping bag. It's been fairly good weather except for the wind, so it's not been too hot at all. And we're still going to be down here for quite a bit longer, so we appreciate your support. Today I should have more time to do some live streams. I've been busy here the last couple of days, so I haven't been on the live stream much. Sorry about not getting you updates, but we'll keep you updated from now on. Emmett and Ryan are still in solitary confinement. I don't know how long that's going to last. I know that they took a few more of their privileges away, such as phone privileges. They keep punishing them for just small little offenses in there. But the lawyers are working on getting things done there. Thanks, Jamie. I heard you're doing a good job out there. Thanks for what you're doing.
Jamie?
Yep, Jamie. Jamie Landon.
What's up, brother? What town's he in today?
He's up in Washington.
Nice.
Right now helping another patriot do some work. We can get packages at this address. We have already. I know the UPS driver knows where we're at. You just gotta put on there Camp Liberty and maybe my phone number, and I know they can get us our messages out here.
Boy, the Valiant don't even sound.
We haven't got a generator out here yet, but I know some people have offered to loan it to us. We've been doing pretty good without a generator, but as of right now, we don't have a generator out here. So that's a little bit of camp. Most people are still sleeping this morning. Neil's cooking breakfast, getting us ready to go this morning, and we're getting a slow start around here.
Did you show them the flags, John?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I showed them the flags out here. The flags are flying high out here on that little mound.
Can you zoom in on that? It's one good thing about the wind. You can see your flag.
American Standing for Liberty has patches and cookbooks. James Madison there's telling about some cookbooks and some patches you can get. So check that out. Them solar lights would be a great idea. And my phone's going off this morning. I see Laura says, John, I'm trying to catch up with all the messages here. We don't know who was sent to the hospital last night. There is a guy out of Idaho that's coming out here the next day or two, Jamie. I would say if you're going to send the checks, we probably ought to give you another address, and it depends on, just to make sure they get here, but make sure you put a forwarding address on there. We did get a package yesterday, and we've got several pieces of mail, and so I think it's going to get there. Just make sure you put care of John Lamb, Camp Liberty at 1776 East Mesquite Avenue, and it will get to us even if I have to go to the post office. I am going into the chamber. I know everybody's been asking. We're trying to get camp set back up really good, so everything's good out here, and we've got that pretty much done. So I will be going in there. We will be trying to live stream while I'm in there the whole time. We've got 2 zip codes. Been a little bit of a conflict on the zip codes out here, but it's 890-60 or 89048, and both zip codes have been getting to us. We haven't had no problem getting mail at both zip codes. Jonathan Skipper there says 89060, and I know we have gotten mail with that zip code on there. Trying to make sure I didn't miss any. There's 2 zip codes in the town. The prison has 1 zip code that they receive, and then the part of the other town has another zip code. So some of the neighbors just down the street here have 1 zip code, and the prison has a different zip code than that. But Google Map, Skipper says, is
Here comes the
89060.
Here comes the slave food truck. I want to. It'd be nice to know what they. I don't know. Can you go and buy a prisoner's meal? You shouldn't have to, because you've already paid for it.
That's right.
You're the slave. Well, the slave's inside, slave's outside.
Yeah, we're also.
Prisons are expensive. That's why John's got 3 jobs.
That's right.
It's a new America. 3
This is a food truck that delivers food to the prison. They just leave in the prison here this morning for all their deliveries and foods and what's most needed out here. I'll try to get you a list of things that are most needed from camp here. I know that camping supplies have always been needed out here. A few things that we're usually out of. But like sleeping bags, maybe camping lights. Trying to think of some other things, but maybe batteries. Here comes another big delivery truck to the back of the prison. This morning's a busy day. So camping supplies, we pretty much have plenty of tents at the moment, but we've been short on tents a couple times. We could use a generator to help out sometimes later in the evenings. And Bonnie, I'll try to get you message you a list when I can get one wrote down a little better. That'd be awesome. Some things that different people have asked for. Mic covers. These I don't know how bad the wind is this morning. I've got 2 mic covers on right now, but sometimes, like right now, you can tell the wind is blowing. So maybe some better mic covers would be awesome. One of the local people here in town loaned us a ATV that we can drive around here with and use for rescuing anybody who cannot make the walk around the prison for the Jericho March, or just going out and helping bring something back. Thanks, Donna. We've got 2 pretty good mic covers right now, but sometimes we set up a couple different cameras. But another thing where we've been getting some of our mic stuff is from Radio Shack, because it's going out of business right now, and if they have it available, we've been picking up some of our stuff from Radio Shack. Well, thanks, Denise. That'd be awesome. I'm not for sure where to get a generator at. I know that if you want one that lasts, a Honda generator is the better of the generators, and usually they're at a farm and home supply place. But some of the generators are not very good generators. Right now they're over there building another wind block for the kitchen. Moved a couple of vehicles in there, and it looks like they're going to put a tarp up for a wind break. If you PM me, and the Honda is the best and the quietest. I've had those before at work. Ed is right there, Edward Butler. I wouldn't think we needed much over a 2,000 watt generator. That'd probably be the largest we would need. Here we got our security guard this morning from the prison. He's making his circle and his count. One thing, if you think about this, we've been, some attorneys have been looking into this, and the security guard comes down here, and this is private property on this side of the blacktop here. where we're parked at, this road here is a county easement, and it does not belong to the prison. The prison property, you can see, this camper's parked over here on an easement also. And this is where the prison property that they own is over here in this ditch. And so from up here all the way across the road to the blacktop is all county easement, which we have permission to be on, even on this side of the road here. The security guard comes down here and he counts people on private property that we now lawfully rent. And that to us is threat and intimidation. What if a big apartment building comes in here? Are they going to start counting all the people that live in this apartment complex on private property? They come off of prison property, they drive down this public road, and they're counting people on private property and counting vehicles. We've been told that's illegal to do. And especially since they're not even a lawful law enforcement. They are a private facility, they are a private security, a private corporation, they're a private business.
They're so private they don't want the public to know about it.
So private they don't want the public to know about it. And then they come down here and count us. So that's actually illegal to do. If we was up there trying to count their private employees, which we do not do, but if we was doing that or counting their cars coming in and out, they wouldn't like that. And I guarantee you they would call the sheriff on us if we did that. Hopefully today I'll have a total on that them donations. I know it's over into the $20,000 mark somewhere, and I just don't know what it is, but we've had a little bit of time getting everybody settled in up here, so I've gotten behind, but I will get that total. Then before I go into the this torture chamber myself, I'll get you that total, and we can okay, Denise, if you're talking to me, I'll make sure I message you afterwards here and get you all that information too. Yeah, according to sheriff, it's like a Walmart. This place, it's a corporation. They don't have no control over a private facility, how they run it. So that means if we was parked up over there off a Walmart parking lot into a adjoining property, and Walmart was coming out and counting and seeing how many people were on the private property next door. Well, there's a little update this morning, guys, from Camp Liberty. We will keep you updated throughout the day, let you know how things are going, and we'll keep spreading the good word. Keep letting everybody know what we're doing down here about this prison abuse, this corruption that's going on here in town, and trying to restore the Constitution. Until next time, God bless, and we'll keep you updated.